Each of the top 40 get to record at a professional studio. Both William and Jessie are at Braeburn Studios in Wellington, and they have a chance to warm up together with a jamming session before recording their songs with producer Robbie Duncan.
Well, welcome to my lifestyle.
We did the recording at Braeburn Studios. It's just a converted kind of house into a studio, but it was really cool, and he's got all these old kind of gear.
The recording studio is pretty much just in his living room. I mean, each mic is worth about $10,000, so it's not, budget.
Robbie's a really good engineer, and he's kind of got a little vision when he wants to record something and the way he does it.
William has brought a collection of friends to help him create a more complex version of his song, but he also intends to record it live. The only problem is, they haven't had much of a chance to rehearse together, and everyone's a bit nervous.
The warmth of the fireplace, the fog all through the air.
For you to play well, you've got to hear well. And so if we can get you relaxed and comfortable, we'll get the technical side done, and then we're into the emotional side. What we've got to try to do is get all this technical stuff out of our heads and just focus in on the music.
With the band now feeling relaxed, William is ready to record the final version of his song.
I've been sitting by the riverside, down where the sirens come to hide, and I've seen those trees rising up above. I've been thinking for a long time, pondering over what is mine, thinking of you and thinking of love. I think it just sounded really warm and nice, and it's kind of neat how it starts out with kind of Hawaiian sounding guitars and then goes into like classical folk violin. I don't really know what to put it, what name to give it, it's kind of strange. I've seen the city and the lights, and I have felt winters go by, but they have all happened before. The whole addition of the banjo and the violin, they kind of came to make it a bit more intense, and then the female backup vocals from Amelia, they added something kind of special to it. And the few people who know the song that I know have kind of commented on it, saying, oh, it sounds a lot different, but good, but it's kind of a different song now. Originally it was just an acoustic song, but now it's kind of taken on a epic life of its own.
Jessie has decided to keep the recording of his song very simple, with just his acoustic guitar and his voice. But he is worried whether or not the sound will be rich enough without adding other instruments.
Sisters, lovers, friends, you listen to this song. Does that make me so very different from you?
So would we be able to put the first track beginning onto take 3?
So we'll give it a go?
Yeah.
Because we won't know until we try it.
About my sky blue.
What do you reckon?
Is that the 2 takes?
It is.
That's amazing. We did about 4 or 5 takes. We chose the best ones, and we essentially mixed the best of every bit of the song. We put them together.
This song has got so much emotion in it.
Yeah.
When you have to blat it out, then blat it out.
Yeah. He was really focused, and if I told him sort of the direction I wanted to take, he took that into account very seriously. He didn't try to intrude any of his own direction onto it, unless I asked him for advice, which I sometimes did.
You can hear that intimacy that we're getting.
Yeah, exactly.
After several more takes, Robbie and Jesse are finally able to mix together the finished version of his song.
People roaming by, the story hides behind their suitcase lines, and now you see that beauty is unstoppable, and all we do is feign interest. So many faces, all of them the same, and now you see that beauty is corruptible.
I've always felt that just me and an acoustic guitar can sound quite empty in a recording, and I wasn't sure if Robbie would be able to pull it off, but turns out, you know, he pulled it off really well. And now I think I will probably record an album there just by myself, because I'm so sort of inspired by how he can make just a solo artist sound so good.
Show me what your eyes, and you will lead me home. You will lead me home. Say you'll stay with me through all my life, all my. Are you all really happy with your lives? Yeah. And all this seems to me like dressed up children, loud, obnoxious children, fighting over cake and love and wine.
I loved the image that Jesse used about people living their suitcase lives.
That was definitely my favourite song title because, you know, cake and love and wine, it's...
And all this seems to me like dressed up children
Loud, obnoxious children,
fighting over cake and love and wine.
which is just, you know, an amazing statement on the complexities of life, complexities of relationships. Absolutely floored by it. I thought it was fantastic.
With one last entrant yet to record their song, the contestants are close to finding out if they've made the top 5 and whether they're still in the running to win this year's Play It Strange songwriting competition.